Hi everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. I'm Anisha. Hope you all are doing good and safe wherever you are. So we are back again with the, the series continuation of NI10. So this is the third video in this series. So we have already created two videos in the same series NI10, where in the first video we have covered the basics of NI10, what it is, and what are the different components that you have, how the dashboard will look like, or else not a dashboard, but how the UI will look like for N8 and how do you set up everything, right? So that is what we have discussed in our first video. And in second video, it is again a very simple kind of project that we have created, or a simple kind of automation that we have done, where you will be we can call it as a lead capture, where you will ask users to fill in some form, and that data you are collecting it and storing it into your backend. So what we have done is we have stored it in our Google Sheets, and then an email also generated and sent to the requester or the person who has filled in the form, saying that we have received your request and we are working on it. And then we have sent a notification to your Slack team. Also, we have created a Slack channel where you can post a message saying that you have this lead, please work on it. And then we have saved the contact of the requester in a Google contact also. So that is something that we have covered in our second video. Yeah, please feel free to go and check that video also. And if you are someone new to the channel, yeah, so as the name suggests, in fact, it was created in order to create content across content on Azure primarily. But yeah, so that's the plan. And in future also, I'm going to create more videos on Azure too. Right now, I'm currently focusing on the no code platform, which is N8N. But as we go along, I will try to create some parallel videos on Azure also. So, like, how do you create AI agents? So that in Logic Up also they have added more functionalities. So very similar. It is also a low code platform, right? So very similar. So there also you can go and create agents and all that. So that we will cover in upcoming sections. Right now my focus is completely on the N8N. So this I will try to wrap it up in next 2 months, 2 to 3 months. But this N8N will also give you a good idea on the automation. If you are someone who is outside of this Azure stack or Microsoft stack, right? They can use this N8N, which is very much popular in the market for the automation, and those who are working on AI also, right? So yeah, we will continue today with the third video. Then, as I said, we are working on the dashboards also. I mean, this is something that we have created in our first, or as the second video of this series. So where we have created one form, we collected, and then we pushed it into a Google Sheet, and then a mail, and then a Slack, and then a Google account, right? So that is what we have done. Now the second video, what we are going to do today is we are going to work today with a Telegram, and then we are also going to create a basic agent also, AI agent. Now it might be new to you what is an AI agent and all that. I will try to cover them at least a bits today, and then whatever multiple things as we go along the videos, right? So what is the today's plan is we are going to create a bot. Again, a bot is nothing but um, you can call it as some messaging service, or else something that you might have seen bots on websites, many websites. Just to take an example, you have Disha, I think that's the name they have in IRCTC. So where you can give some details from where to where you want to travel, and it will help you in booking your IRCTC ticket, right? The railway ticket. So that is one kind of bot. Very similarly, you can see a couple of bots on e-commerce applications also. Some of the bots on educational institute websites also. Like you when you just log in, then a pop-up will come up asking you, "Hi, hello, we have this services. Would you like to connect?" All that details, right? And then you can just put in the details, and it will give you answers. So very similar thing. We'll try to create one, but this time we are going to use Telegram bot. That means you're going to use Telegram as a bot service. In the Telegram also you can create a bot, and to that bot, when people ask some questions, you are going to respond to that one. Now, responding depends on different things, right? What you want to respond. Right now, we are going with a very basic one. So we are going to use the models, or the LLM models, large language models, which are publicly available. One just to give some examples. I think most of you already have used ChatGPT, right? So ChatGPT behind the screen, they have their own models. Now, what is this model and all that also we'll try to cover as we go along. But just to give an example, model is nothing but LLM model. It is just some kind of algorithm which is behind being developed by different companies. Now, ChatGPT is owned by OpenAI. So OpenAI company is the one who is uh, primarily the person responsible for this ChatGPT, right? So ChatGPT is exposing different type of models. They have a GPT model. I mean, most of their models starts with GPT, but they have different versions: 4.1, 4.0, 4.5. Then they have latest one, GPT-5 also. And these are old ones like O3, O4 mini, O4 mini high, GPT 4.0. So there are a number of models in the market. Just to give an example, where do you find all these models? Again, as I said, this is from OpenAI, right? Very similarly, there are so many competitors for OpenAI as well, like Anthropic. They have the Claude related Claude related LLMs or the models. Then Grok is one thing. Then there are something from Microsoft, something from AWS, GCP, all that. Just to show you where you can find them, you can just search for Open Router. Open Router is again as a place where you can see all the models. You can create one key and you can use multiple models, right? So if you just click on this models, right, you can see there are a number of models that are available. So right now I can see at least 561 models over here. And as I said, you see this is from Amazon, this is from Mr. AI, this is from Google. So this is from OpenAI, right? So there are a number of models and you can see the providers also here. You see there are a number of providers. As I said, there is something from Microsoft Azure also, DeepSeek. Then you will see Grok, that is what I called out. Then Mistral is something which is very common or else very famous one. NVIDIA, then OpenAI. Then there should be something from Meta also, obviously. Yeah, Meta is also having some APIs, or not APIs, but models. Yeah, the Llama models. They are famous for Llama. Yeah, most of their models starts with Llama. Yeah. And yeah, if you just go for, I mean, most of us are very familiar with ChatGPT. Anyone with zero experience, they generally go for ChatGPT and explore. Even the household people also using ChatGPT, right? They all are using OpenAI models, which for some time they are free and free as in when you are using the browser from the front end, right? They are free for some time. Then at times you will get a message saying that you can try it only tomorrow, or else we have switched the model to a basic model, so you might not get accurate answers, something like that, right? So that's the idea, but it is not something that we are going to cover much on today. But you can see the models over here, right? So models means they will not just help you in chat. That means it's not just text to text talk. You can generate audio, you can generate videos also. So there are multi-models also which can handle all these things. A multi-model is something that can handle both chat, videos, audios, generating images and all that, right? So Gemini, you might have aware, Gemini has their own APIs again. Let me see if we can, uh, Gemini, Google AI, Gemini, yeah, right. I hope they are just calling it as Gemini. Yeah, so Google has their Gemini APIs. Right, just I need to uncheck the others. Yeah, so this one is for embedding. Again, don't worry about this embedding and all. We will learn as we go along. But you will see multiple models over here. So we are going to use one among them. There are some free ones also that you can use. But today we are going to use the ChatGPT one itself. Yeah, this is some series that you can also see here. Right, we are going to use today the chat GPT one, but if you want to use other ones, right, this has free ones also. You can see these are some free models that are available. You can just go ahead, you just sign up for first, and then you can get a key for that one, whichever the model that you are going to use, and then you can use. But this one we're going to cover in near future, definitely, and we're going to use some of the models from this screen also, so that we will see along. But today we are going to use the chat GPT model itself again. So that is what I'm saying. So you will have a Telegram app. Let me show you. Let me put some images so that in future also, if we are coming back, it will be easier for us. to remember what we are discussing, right? So I'll take some images. So I will just take this image, copy, 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 copy. Let me come here. So we are going to discuss today, we are going to create a bot, Telegram bot, where users can put in whatever they want. And then we are going to create one agent, right? AI agent, right? And I will just take one example, one image over here. Which image I can take? So I will take this one. So this makes more sense to me because you will understand why I'm taking this one in some time. But this is what I need for now, right? So I'm going to talk to an agent. I hope. Okay, so this is not allowing me. Why not? Okay, fine. Let me take this then. I hope it should allow me. Okay, so this allowed me, right? Okay, so this is what we are going to do. And then once you get you will get a request from the bot, which is on the Telegram that you will take, and then you will send it to a model or else an agent. Let's call it as agent. Now, what is an agent? What is the difference between agent and model that we will try to cover today? But yeah, or else in the upcoming sessions. But yeah, so you will be getting a message that you are sending to your agent, and agent is going to get the message whatever you are sending, and it is going to respond to it, right? So that is what we are going to do. Or else why not just use the model itself instead of using the agent, right? Maybe agents we can cover in near future, but let's go with the OpenAI chat, right? Let me see if we can get some image for it. Yeah, again, as I said, you can use n number of models, right? For now, we are just using the this one. Let's go and use this one. This is OpenAI model, right? So instead of agent, we are going to cover this one today. Let's see how it goes. So this is the pattern that we are going to do. As in, this is what we are going to cover today, right? So let's go ahead and build this one now. So to build this one, very first thing you need is you need a bot on your Telegram, right? So how do you start a bot? So for that, what you need to do is you need to go to Telegram first, right? I'm on my Telegram. Again, you can use it. You can use your this one also. Uh, Mobile also in order to start this bot, right? So when you go to your Telegram, right, you will see an option called search. So you will see an option here. You'll see here an option, right? Bot, or else a search option where you can just go and search for bot father, right? So this is the one where you can create the bots. So that I have already opened here. That's what you are seeing. But let me close this one. Right? Yeah, so this is what you have. Now, what I will do, I will just start fresh. So let me go ahead and delete whatever I have till now. Delete bot. Choose the bot it is asking while. Uh, okay, is it giving this? So first thing, I have some bots already created, so I'm just trying to delete them or else let it be. Let it be. What we will do is you can just ask for slash start. If you're starting for the first time, you just enter this start slash start, right? Now it will give you some commands. What this what this father or else this bot father can do, right? It can help you to create bots. It can help you to do some settings on your bots. It can help you to create web apps. It can help you to create games also, but that is not something that we are going to do today. We are going to cover on the bots, right? So if you want to create a new bot, this is the command that you need to use. So you just need to put slash new bot. That's it, right? Then it is and hit enter. So it will ask you to give a name to your bot. So it is asking, all right, a new bot. How can I call the bot? So you have to give some name to it. The name should always end with hyphen bot. If you don't give it right, let's say I'm going to call it as N8 bot or as N8 series hyphen bot, right? Your name should always end with hyphen bot. So that is what they are saying. It should always it must end with bot. I hope I've given that one. Maybe it is not taking the hyphen. Let me try an A10 series underscore bot at least this time. Yeah, so this is how it created. So it has created one for me, and then this will be your URL for the bot. You can share it with the people, and they can just text a message on your bot, and you will be getting the message. And I think you might have seen it in other Telegram. If you're someone who is using Telegram for longer time, right? You will see this bot is been there in the market for a longer time, and it's in use. As in, people have created some bots, and you can. When you type something, right, they generate some automatic answers, right? So that is how it is. Now, this is the token that you need to remember. Every bot will have its own token. So you have to copy it and you have to use it, right? So, and if you want to access that bot, as I said, you can just click on this one and it will take you to the bot. Or else let me copy this one. How can I copy this? Okay, it just took me there. Right. Okay. So now this URL you can share, or else I think this is the URL that you can share. But let me just first do this one. Let me just take this one. Right. Let me take this one, and then I will go to this one. Right now, whenever someone start on this one, right, then whenever they ask some question over here, then that question will come to your N8N workflow, and you are going to answer it using your the Open API. So that is what we are going to do today. This can be useful, maybe just to give an example, maybe you have developed a bot, say you're going to respond to all the stock details, right? Just you let's say if people has asked it for, can you please provide me the latest news on some stock name, right? You can go and search in your Google, or else, yeah, you can go definitely you can go and search on Google, or else you can collect the data from different websites and get back that data. You can summarize that data, and then you can give a response here, right? So something like those kind of bots you can build, but we are not going to build that today. Tomorrow we will definitely going to build it tomorrow, as in the next video. In next video you will see some bot very similar to that one. Today we are going to create a very basic bot as in, see, even today also you can ask details for the stock, but it will not give you the latest data, given the reason the API, or else the open API that you are going to use, right? It is trained on some data, some past data. It is not the live data that you will be getting, right? So let me go ahead and show you how do you configure it in N8N, right? So let me go to N8N. And yeah, how do you set up an item that we have discussed in our last videos? One first video you can watch for it, right? And we have discussed what this is actually also, and different components that we have inside it. So this is what we have created, an account I have created with IamInAzure. IamInAzure is our YouTube channel. If you are someone new, please subscribe. Yeah, but let's go. Right. Yeah, I created one bot already, which I can share it with people, and they can ask questions and they can respond to it. I mean, my workflow is going to respond to it, right? So let's see. Let's see it live now. So how do you create this? Also, I have discussed. Let me go to my project session, and I'm going to create it here under the basic, right? So I will just open the basic, and then I'll be creating a workflow here. Right? So this thing I have covered in my first video. What is this all about? So I will just call it as Telegram bot responder. Right? Some name. Maybe if your bot is for as I said, one example, right? Stock, or else some real-time data that you want to, or else your bot may be very specific to some language. Your bot can be very specific to some domain, right? Something like that you can do. Right. So my first step would be, if you remember again, any workflow will have two things. One is the trigger and the other one is action. Now here the trigger is whenever someone send a message on my Telegram bot, right? So I have to choose uh, a trigger related to Telegram, because I have to respond to messages. So I'll just search for Telegram here, right? And there you have the Telegram, and it will give you a number of, I mean, they have 9 different triggers. For me, the trigger is on message right now. I don't want to see the other ones. So whenever someone message me, right, that is where I want to respond to them. Now, if you are for the first time, if you are going to connect, right, you have to put in here. You will see this what the new credentials. I have already configured it, so that is why I'm seeing it here. But for you, if you are for very first time, you can click on this new connections and you have to fill in the access token that we have just copied from our Telegram bot, right? So you can just put it here and then you can click on save. You have a pretty much good documentation also. You can click on this document. How do you set up that credentials, right? You have it very nicely organized in N8N. Any, for that matter, any service that you are going to use. You see how can you connect to your Telegram? Very similarly, how can you connect to your multiple systems, the third party systems, right? What they are saying is you need to start creating a bot first. So open any yeah, so they're saying to generate a token, you have to go and start a chat with FatherBot. Now, what is FatherBot? That I already explained you. You have to go to this URL, or else you can go and search for @FatherBot, and then you will get it, right? And then it is asking to give this command. That's what we have done. You have to give the name, and then there you have the bot name. It must end with bot, so that is what they are saying, and you have to copy the token. So this is what we have done till now, right? So yeah, you can put the token here and you can just ask for save. It will validate whether your token is correct or not, and then it will create, right? So that is how I created. Close this one, and you are seeing it, this one here, and it is on message. So whenever someone send a message, then I want to respond to this one, right? Again, this token is very specific to this bot, right? So this, I mean, whenever you send a message on this particular channel or particular bot, then only it is going to respond. That is how we have configured, right? So that is what we have. Now, the second step is something like OpenAI. We have to go. Let me first show you how it works. This part. If you remember again, just to run one block or one node, right? You can click on this one, and okay, it just executed. Let me see. Okay, so now it is waiting. So you have to send some message, then only it will respond. Now, first time why it responded, why you saw red or else the green check, it is because you have already initiated the message with a slash start. So that is why it just responded. But let's say I will just call hi, how are you? Right? If I just send this message, right, then it will get triggered and you can see it will be checked here already. It should be doing that. Okay, my bad. So it will not do that. Let me tell you the reason. Okay. The reason behind is the token or else the credentials I have used is right. It was for another bot, the bot that I have created. This bot is something that I just now created, right? So I have to use those credentials, right? So I have to create definitely a new credentials for it. So yeah, so I'll just put those credentials. I hope I have copied them and let me try to save them. Yeah, this is what it will do. It will check it and then it will connection is successful. Now, if I want to give a different name, right, I can give it. Maybe I will call whatever the bot name is, N8N series bot. So I will just call that one only. Telegram N8N N8N series bot. Right? So this way I will be able to remember in future also for which bot I have created this connection, right? So that is how it is. Close, keep editing, and I have to save it definitely, right? I've saved it, and then now you can see this one. Earlier one, I'm not supposed to use it because it is connected to a different bot. Whenever you send a message to a different bot, then only it is going to work, right? Yeah. So let me use this one, and then let me go back and execute this step now. Okay. Now I need to send a message. Again, let me send. Hi, can you help me with a math problem? Right? You can ask that question. Let's see. You see, it just got completed. When you click on it, again, I've discussed this one also. How do you trigger it and all that? and I've discussed on what is this also. Maybe we haven't covered schema, table, JSON, the difference, all that. But the idea is you need to understand when you call a message, when you send a message there, you are getting it here. And this is the question that we have asked. Now, to this question, I'm going to answer it using my chat GPT, or else I can say by using the model that is right now used by chat GPT, right? So what you can search for, as I said, you can search for a number of AI models, right? You can go for AI here and you will see the Google Gemini, the Anthropic, then OpenAI. You will be seeing more also. I think yeah, you have more LLMs, other LLMs, LLM or models. It's just the names, right? So this is what LLM models. You can go and you will see n number of models that are available. So you can use any one of them, right? So let me go for OpenAI. Why I'm choosing, I will tell you. The OpenAI right now is free for I mean, it gives you some credentials, free 100 API credentials. So with those credentials, you will be able to use it. I mean, for this demo purpose, I can pretty much use it. But if you want to use your own personal, right, I think you might be already aware how to create an account in ChatGPT or also the OpenAI, and then from there you can take it up. So let me see if they have provided it here. Otherwise, I need to cover it in one more video. Okay, so yeah, we'll see it in future. Let's not worry right away. But for now, claim the free credits that you have here for your testing, right? Let's go ahead and create them, right? With the free credits, what they are saying, you can use only these models. Again, OpenAI has their own set of multiple models, right? So you can, out of them, you can use this one. So we are going to mostly use this one, ChatGPT, sorry, the GPT-4 mini. That is what well for the text generation. DALL-E is for image generation. Then you have more also here, right? Okay, so the credential is already created. I mean, when you click on that, right, it just got created some credential behind the screen. Again, where do you see these credentials? We have covered in our first video. If time permits, I will try to show you in this video also where we have. And then from the list, which model you want, you have to, when you are working with it depends on what you are working with, right? If you are working with images, you have to use some model. If you are working with embeddings, you might be using this embedding model. For me, I am going to work on the text one. So text as in user is asking me something and I have to respond him something, right? So that is what we are going to do. And you have more properties. Every LLM will have these properties. We'll try to cover them, like the timeout, the temperature, response, what in what format you want to respond, how many tokens you want to use, all that. So for now, let's default them to the value that it is, right? And let's go. Okay, so I'm wrong here. So it is saying whenever okay, basic model, and it is using the model. Let me go ahead and delete this one. Let me try and connect to this one. Let's see what will happen. Let me double click this. Yeah, there you have. Yeah, we are not going to use the agent here, but when you select that OpenAI, right, this is what I received. I received a chatbot that I just deleted because I am not going to use the default chat one. Just to show you what I have done is you have this Azure or else OpenAI, right? OpenAI. So yeah, this is what we chose. And here what you are doing, maybe you can select this one itself, what we are going to respond, right? So you are going to message a model. So you can choose this one. Okay. So let me remove this one. I don't need this one. Instead, you choose that one, whatever right now I chose. Take this input to this and then just open this one. Right now, I think this also I covered in my first video. As I said, you will have inputs from your previous steps and the outputs that will be generated by the action that you have selected in between, right? Now, this credentials we have already created, so that is why it is showing up here, which is fine. And the type of resource is text. Text is what I'm going to get. I'm not going to work on the other ones. And what I'm saying, I will be sending a message to this model. This model, as I said, model, which is an LLM. or else the algorithm which is being developed by the provider. Here, the provider is again OpenAI, right? You are going to send to a message to it and it will respond. The response you will see it here in the output. That output you are going to take and send a message back to Telegram. So that is what in short we are going to do. So models, yeah, I will select the GPT-4 Pro Mini. Again, you are seeing only four, right? The reason is you selected the text here. If you have selected the image, then you will see a different one. Then it is showing DALI 3, right? So that is how it is. Let's go with the text for now. And then, yeah, I'm going to use 4.1 mini. And then what is the prompt? So the prompt is the message that user is asking. So I can just drag and put it here. That's it, right? I can just put it here. This thing also I discussed. What is this thing? I've covered it in my last video. What is this $JSON, dot message, dot text, all that. But I will be covering them in next future sessions as well. Today it is just for now. You just need to drag and drop, and then you will get it right. I hope that is how it is. Yeah, let me drag and drop. Yeah, there you go. So it is showing the message also here, right? And the role also, what kind of role you want to put. As in, you have to generally you have to use user. That means it's a message that is coming from the user and you are sending it. Now, at times you can define the other properties also, as in the other roles also that we will cover in our upcoming sessions when we discussed more on the LLMs. What is an LLM? How it works behind the screen, all that, right? Let's not go deep into that one. Now, output is simplify the output. Yeah, if you select this one, they are clearly saying you will not get the whole response, whatever the model that is giving back. It is just a simplified version of it, right? So yeah, those are the few properties. I'm going to give them to the default value, right? Now let's try and see what the response would be, right? Let's go and run it, right? Execute. Now I'm going to send the same message. Let's see what it is going to give me back, right? Now, when you put the same message on ChatGPT, right, it will ask you, sure, I can help you. Can you give me the problem statement? Something like that, right? So same thing, we are going to see it here also. So you can see the green checks here, right? When you open it now, you will see the message that will coming up from the this one, right? Yeah. So what it is saying, of course, I am happy to help you with your math problem. Please go ahead and share the details. So that is how it is. Very simple how you work with your chat GPT, right? That is what we are doing here. Now, what we're gonna do is maybe something interesting we can try. We'll try something interesting, right? What I can do is, okay, let's go with this one for now. We will make it more complex as we go along. But let's add one more telegram here. The reason is I have to send back the response, right? So let's go. Let me go ahead and add that one here. I hope I'm on the right screen. Okay. So sorry. It is. I don't know why it is behaving weird. But yeah, let me type in and let's see. Okay, I don't know why the system is slow. But yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to send a message back. So I will choose send message. Earlier we chose the trigger. Now this time we are going to choose an action, right? So the action is I have to respond back a message. So message action, and then what I need to do, send a message. Can I see something here? Something like send message, send a text message. Maybe this is right one, right? So I selected that one and the same credentials I'm going to use to the same bot. So that is why I'm going to use this one. And then you will have the chat ID. As I chat ID is nothing but you will find it in here. That means when you share this chatbot with multiple people will be sending your message. Let's say you have shared it with five people. Five people are texting different things, right? So five people will have their own chat ID. So that chat ID you can find it here, right? So it is just drag and drop. You just select it and put it here. And then what response you want to give back. So the response, whatever you get from your model is what you want to go back, right? So that is how it is, right? And then that's it. You have the bot ready, which is going to listen to your chatbot and respond back also. Now let's see it in action. Let's execute this. And then let's go ahead and try here, right? Now, maybe this time I'm going to ask something different other than this math. Maybe I'll just call it as hi. Let me send that message. I should be getting a message saying that, hello, how can I assist? Now, from where this I got this one, this I got it from N8N. And this you can see it here also. It has already executed it and it just have sent the reply also. Now, this N8N, you are getting this attribute. I think I've covered it in my last video and last video also. You can disable that also. Let me show you how can you disable it, right? You have the more properties here, append N8N. So you just need to turn it off, right? Now that is how it is, and you can just save it. Now your automation or as the flow is ready to listen whenever you send a message on this one, right? Now, in order to publish it or make it active, right? Right now we are executing it on a manual process. Now, it will listen only one time. When you click on this one, it will listen for the one time and it is closing. Now, you have to publish it. That means you have to make it active. When you mark it active, right, then your workflow will now listen for the events that you are sending over there. So that is how it is. Now let's got it, right? There you have. Now let's go ahead and test our bot now, right? Let me go ahead again, sending an hi message. I should be getting some message back. And this time now I will ask them, which is very much similar to your chatbot now, which is whatever you are doing on your chat GPT, right? The same thing you can work with your N8N series bot that we have created. I can ask, uh, can you help me understand what is N8N? Let's see what it is going to give me back. I'm expecting some output. Yeah, you have the output, right? So this output from where you are getting it, you are getting it from your the bot that you have created. Oh, sorry, the workflow that you have created, right? So this is what it is all giving. So certainly N8N, it is pronounced as something like this, open source for workflow automation, blah blah blah, and number of things, right? Uh, Now, if you keep on asking it more questions, your workflow will be triggering in the backend and it will be giving you the response, right? Now, let me try some latest data, right? Do you know anything about uh, women, women cricket World Cup, right? Let me ask this question. Let's see what we will be getting. Right, yeah, it is giving some data. So it is giving some past data is that means the first women's cricket was held in blah 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 date, like the year and all. What is the latest news you have? What is the latest news you have? Right, let's see what it is going to give. Okay, so now what it is saying I am trained on only this data till this date. Now it doesn't know anything about 2025 year data. This is all the old data. That is what the limitation that you have with your LLMs. LLMs will be trained on some data and they are able to answer if you ask questions related to that one, right? Or let me ask something like this. Who is the winner in women cricket that happened between Australia and India on I don't remember the date, but in 2025, let's say in 2025, right? Let me call it as October 2025. Let's see what it is going to give me. You see, I don't have that information, is what it is saying. So again, ignore about it. But what I want to highlight is the messages that you are getting here, right? All are coming from the bot that you have right now designed, or else the flow that you have designed. Now, how can I ensure that? You can go to executions. There you will see all the executions that happened, right? These are all the executions that just now completed. This is 3:14 a.m., right? So yeah, now when you click on this one, you will see what are the different steps that been taken, and we can see the what was the input and what is the output for each and individual step. Let it open and I can show you that. Yeah. Yeah, in the meantime, if you find this helpful, right, so please do like and share, and please do like and share, and just hype this video, and also please share it with your colleagues or the people who are going to learn N8N. I'm going to create more complex flows as well. And yeah, do comment also if you have any kind of need, or if you're finding any difficulty, right? Please comment. I can help you on that. The other request is if you have any requirements also, right? Please do put them in the comment. I will try to address them in our upcoming videos, right? If you have a scenario where you want to build uh, some kind of automation, right? Just help me with the flow that we will try to build it here itself in the videos, right? So just to show you the message, as I said, you can double click on it and you will see what happened in the previous, like uh, this got triggered and what was the question for it. So this is the latest question that I have asked to my bot, right? Who win in the blah 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 blah, who is the winner, blah blah blah, right? And yeah, right now it is giving only for one step. As I said, you can click on whatever the step you want and you can take the answers for it, right? When you click on this one, you will have the input and you will have the output here. So this is the output that it has given, and the same output we send it back to the here, right? Yeah, so that is how it is. For now, what I will do, I will just stop this one, and then I'm going to delete the bot also because I don't want to keep it open to everyone. Everyone has already have captured my token. So I will just delete this one, right? So delete bot. How do you delete it? You have again those commands itself, delete bot, and it will ask you choose the bot. So you just need to give the bot name. So what was the bot name? So it is N8N series. Again, I'm for the testing, I'm doing this one, right? I hope it get deleted. Okay, you selected blah blah blah. Are you sure you want to delete it? Yes, I'm sure I want to delete it. Yes, I'm totally sure. Yes, it is saying your bot is gone. It is no longer there. Now, how can I see that? I can just give my bots slash my bots. So that will show me all the bots that I have. This is something bot again. I was trying this one. So I can just delete this one also. Let me click on this one. It will ask me what you want to do with it. Just go ahead and delete it. Yeah, with that, is that correct? Yes. Okay, sorry. I have to delete it, right? Yes, delete the bot. Yes, I am 100% sure. Yeah, your bot is deleted. Now, if I go and select for all bots are my bots, it will list zero bots. You have currently zero bots. Yeah, all good. Then, yeah, that is what I want to cover today. And as I said, please keep following the videos. If you have any cases, please let me know those also. And we will continue this series as we go along. Thank you so much for spending some time on this one. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.